to, they'll look for a dog that doesn't shed. And they're actually called hypoallergenic dogs. And these are the product of specialized breeding. It is no different. It's no different than our Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens. They are the product of specialized breeding. And like, you know, our little Dotson here, he's a regular Dotson, as far as I know. But I've heard of miniature Dotsons. I've seen Dotsons with long fur. We have a teddy bear dog that's the mix of a Bichon Frise and a Shih Tzu who doesn't shed, hypoallergenic dog. It's not natural for a dog not to shed. It's not normal for a dog not to shed, y'all, right? So, you know, that's specialized breeding. Same deal with our Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens. Specialized breeding all the way, full send. You know, and it's been, and can you, and that's another thing that, another reason I think people call them Franken chickens, because we're not necessarily going to be able to build a breeding program on farm that produces those Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens. But it's not because somebody's doing something adulterated in a lab with them. That's not why. It's because what I said up there at the barn, those chickens are the result, literally, of specialized breeding programs, very specific pairings over multiple generations, supposedly from 2 breeds of birds, but probably from 4 breeds or more. And they have been specialized over time for feed to meat conversion. Therefore, if we on farm want to try to make a breeding program where we're producing Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens, like, it's going to be almost impossible. But that doesn't mean that they're an adulterated Franken chicken. It just means that it's a really highly specialized breeding program, and it's more difficult than producing designer dogs to produce Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens. So at any rate, so I just had to defend my Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens on that. But we've just taken a little bit of a walk here at our home place. Our home place is really, really small. I know there's a lot of things that do come through on video but don't come through on video. And that's fine. We like our small little place. My husband's family's farm is like 2 miles down the road. It's a bigger place, but we don't take the camera back there. But here, where we specialize on the meat chickens, is just our little homestead. And so where we've just walked, I've always wanted a walking trail that was at least like a 1/4 mile long, so I could walk it, you know, 4 or 5 times and get a mile in. And we've been here 24 years. And my sons now, 2 out of 3 of them have 4-wheelers. They started making 4-wheeler paths, and guess what? Mama uses those for a walking trail. So I actually can walk 5 laps around a trail that they've made, and I get a mile walk in. So we're going to head up to, we're just going to take a look at the egg production chickens, okay? I didn't really comb my hair for today because we're just at home. We're doing home things, and we have barn chores to do every day, no matter what day it is. But we're going to take a look at the production reds and at the older flock of egg production chickens. So here's what I'm seeing, okay, as we're walking in. So these girls are they're noisy. They're noisy. Hi, there's an egg. So I'll have to come in. I'm gonna close the door. Whew, I gotta put my sunglasses on. These are production reds. We bought them as point-of-lay pullets, basically. So they had been started and raised by another chicken keeper, and we got them here, and they were here probably a month before they started laying. There's 32 of these girls. Their foundation breeds, this is a hybrid. So again, you know, our meat chickens, our Cornish Rock Cross chickens, they're hybrids. You know, they're really specialized hybrids, but so are these. So these production reds are hybrids that their foundation breeds are Rhode Island red and New Hampshire red. So while we're here, let's just count eggs and look at what we've got. We know we have one in that corner. we'll come back. Usually there's several eggs down in that corner. So we'll come back and check. They use their nest boxes some. There's egg 2, 3, 4, 5 girls, 6, here's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So at least 15. And we actually got several eggs out of here this morning. I don't know if they'll move. I bet there's, I'm trying to look. Move, girls. Move, girls. Well, nope, no eggs there, which is great. I wish they would not put eggs there. Because with the roost here, it's really difficult to get the eggs out of there. But what's the coolest thing about having chickens that lay eggs? What's the coolest thing about that? Every day you get to do an Easter egg hunt and an egg roll every day if you have chickens that lay eggs. So we are going to go around and see the other group of chickens, okay? So we fed these girls this morning. They have a feed that's actually milled from corn that my husband and sons and father-in-law raise, and we take the corn to the feed mill and they mill it and they add hen supplement to it, so it's a complete nutritional feed for egg-laying hens. I saw this yesterday. Must have had a nest up here. Must have had a nest up here somewhere. I don't know. So let's. I was trying to think if we could walk around behind. Well, we can try. And so this group of hens that we just saw. There's Tanner. Come on, Tanner. Tanner, leave that alone. So this group of hens that we just saw can come out here. Okay. And so we're going to walk around. Hey, thanks for staying with me, guys. It's kind of nickel tour and there's not much to see here, but okay, so these girls are out here. So this is the other group. So this chicken, that's a little different posture there. I'm not sure where my lenses are. I can try to get there. That's a little different posture there, but I think, I think she was just setting, like, who's coming around the corner? Because we don't normally come around the corner from that side. So they can come out here. So it'd be really nice someday if we could make this. We usually grow potatoes right here. Potatoes and green beans. I don't think we're going to grow them right there this year, though. We need to determine another place. But it'd be really, really nice if we could extend this. One of our dreams, can you believe we have dreams about chicken keeping? But one of our dreams would be to let the girls go out further into that fallow garden area. These peonies